Stampers, and welcome back to my Thursday morning Facebook Live. I have been going through my ebook, 30 card sketches with examples each week, and today I'm on sketch number 12. So I'm going to show you today how you can save a lot of money with your card making supplies. So stay tuned for that. Before I get started though, who am I? My name is Kristina Reese. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I way love what I do. I get to make cards and send them to family and friends. I have a card ministry at my church, and I get an amazing discount being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So with that said, let's go on and get started. So I said today that I was going to show you how you can save a lot of money with card making supplies, and how you do that is with neutral colored craft supplies. So, for instance, I have white ribbon here today. I'm going to change it to green to match my card. I also have regular basic white embossing paste. I'm going to add ink and dazzling diamond, and I have a really beautiful background for my card. All right, so let me show you how I'm going to do that. First of all, let's start with the paste. So we just have your basic embossing paste, nothing fancy. It's just white. It's not, doesn't have any glimmer or anything in it. It's just basic paste. And I need my little craft knife, and I'm going to scoop some out. Oh, wait a minute, I totally forgot. I need to bring my camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I just started off so fast this morning. Okay, here we go. Now you can see better. I'll push this in. All right, I have a silicone mat here. Nothing sticks to it. So you can get all your goop on here, adhesive, and then it all comes off and it's nice and clean. So I have my paste here, and I don't need very much. I have basic gray ink today. I want a very light gray, so I'm not going to put the ink in the paste right away. I'm just going to put a little drop over here to the side and just get an itty bit of it and mash it up. Okay, and just, you know, play with your paste. It's like frosting. Oh yeah, just a really light, very light gray. I'm going to be putting this on a white background, so I just want a subtle hint of kind of background. All right. That looks good. I want to make it all sparkly, so I'm going to add a little bit of diamond, not too much, just, whoops, that's probably too much, but that's okay. Never have enough sparkle and glitter in one's life, right? Oh, how pretty, 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 pretty. Okay, now, so this was one way to save money. That's what I'm showing you how to do today. Our company does sell glimmer paste, but that's fine. If you don't want to go to all the trouble of making your own colors, we offer that. But if you are trying to save money, then just buy the basic paste, the dazzling diamond, and then these ink refillers. You can have any color of the rainbow. All right, so we are using a mask, and this is the medallion mask. Oh, you know what else I totally forgot to show you was our sketch for today. Holy gamoles, I really went out of the gate running. All right, so we're on sketch number 12, and you can see how it has the circle here cut off, and then it has like a little ribbon or something there. It has a layer on top of a card base. All right, now back in the fall, I used doily and a round circle thinlet, and then chopped off the edge there with some string. I'm going to do something a little different today. Today, I am taking this card layer here. Actually, this card layer here. That's my scratch paper for stamping. Here's my card layer. It's cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So that's going to give me 1/8 of an inch all the way around on my card base. All right, and I just place that down. Then I'm taking my medallion, move my paste over. And I don't, of course, this medallion is going to cover this whole thing anyway. So, and I just want a little bit down here in the corner. I don't know if you can see that very well, white on white, but all right, there we go. And that looks good. Now I just take my paste, holding everybody still, I just smear it in there. Whoops. Oh no. Okay, I did not want paste there. Yikes. That's all right. That'll get covered up with the artwork. Oh, and I got paste up there too. Okay. Be careful when you're doing your paste if you don't want it outside of the circle. Yeah, I was going kind of fast. There we go. Down here. And voila. All right, now I'm going to scrape it off so it'll be nice and smooth. There we go. Okay. Oops, it looks like I missed just a little bit right there. Ooh, make sure I got it everywhere where I want it. There's a little bit right here that didn't get it. Whoops, and a little there. My goodness, I'm finding lots of spots where I didn't get it. Okay. Okay. One more time around. There, now it's in all the spots. All right, now I'm going to lift this up. Yay. All right. This rinses off, and so as soon as I'm finished making this card, I'm going to go to my sink and I'll clean all that up. Now, I did get, like I said, I got paste right there and I didn't want to, but that's okay because I'll cover that up with some stuff. Also, I have paste all over my grid paper here. I'm going to put this off to the side so it can dry. Clean up all this. And while that's drying, I'm going to show you another clever technique for saving money on card supplies, and that is by coloring the ribbon. All right, so let me move this graph paper out of the way so I don't get paste everywhere. I'm just going to throw it on the floor. There we go. Okay, now I've got all that. I have this beautiful green mat. Ribbon. Oh, I am going to need some scratch paper though for ribbon. So hold on just a sec. All right. Okay, I have another piece of scratch paper. And here is my ribbon. And it's a beautiful white with a silver edge. And you'll need an alcohol-based marker. We sell the Stampin' Blends in every color. And I'm going with Old Olive. So you just color it. And the nice thing about alcohol markers is they don't leave the streaks. Water-based markers, you'll have the lines, but alcohol-based markers, for some reason, don't leave streaks, and I think that's pretty cool. All right, and I'm actually going to color some more because I want to, that's going to wrap around the card, but I also want a bow, so I need some extra. So, the easiest way to save money when making cards or any paper crafting is to buy the neutral colors, the whites, and just color them yourself with the ink refillers and the alcohol-based markers. And alcohol-based markers also color enamel dots and the buttons. There's just so much you can do. And of course, we're coloring the paste with the ink refiller. Let's trim this off. Get this out of my way. All right, so that's my ribbon. I'm going to put that to the side. And now for my card for today. So I am using this beautiful stamp set called Healing Hugs. And the sentiment right here, wishing you a quick and speedy recovery, or complete recovery, quick and complete recovery. This beautiful rose. Now this is also what we call a distinctive stamp. And can you see how that kind of looks like, if I can get the glare off of there, looks like a photograph. Isn't that beautiful? And this technique, or this type of stamp, distinctive stamp, is unique in the sense that in the past, to be able to get that kind of dimension in a stamp, you had to do multiple step stamping. And you had like 3 or 4 pieces of a stamp, and you would stamp on top of it over and over again as you built the dimension of the stamp. But these stamps, and I'm going to try to get that where you can see it, it's like cut in a way that ink will get saturated in some parts and not in others. So let me show you how that works. And I'm just using Whisper White, and this is just this piece of scrap paper. It's a 1/4 piece of 8.5 by 11, so it's 4 1/4 by 5.5. And I am using Mango Melody for my rose, a very neutral, beautiful rose that would go well with the old olive. And I just ink up the rose and then press down and up. And now I'm going to show you, see how that shows all the different dimensions there. Isn't that beautiful? And our leaves are the same way. So I'm going to close the Mango Melody. Oh, I see I've got some people this morning. Joyce and Cindy. Hey, good morning. Good morning. All right. So I have my rose done. Now I need my leaves. And the leaf is also a distinctive stamp. Get it real. There we go. And I'll show those to you. And you can see how the smaller leaf is lighter, the larger leaf is darker. And that is the beauty of the distinctive stamp. So when you are in the catalog, you will see a little symbol for distinctive stamps. They come in photopolymer and red rubber. So you have both kinds. Let me get all this out of the way here. All right. Now, to create my card, so far I have made my paste background, and I didn't show you the beautiful glitter on there. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And I have my rose and my leaves, and I want to cut these out. I'm going to put ribbon on there. All right, so I've got all kinds of goodies going on. To save time on Facebook Live, instead of you watching me fussy cut, I've already cut them out. So here we go. And I have my rose and my leaves all cut out. I also have my sentiment cut out. Whoops, come here. Wishing you a quick and complete recovery. All right, so all of that's done. I do wish I hadn't gotten paste up there, but that's okay. We will just make do. My card sketch. Here's the card sketch again. All right, so we have our circle that's cut off. Now, so far, we have the medallion that is kind of cut off, and we're going to be cutting some of the rows too, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But before we do that, here, let me put my card sketch here so you can see it while I'm creating. Before we do that, let's get the ribbon tied on here. And my favorite way to tie ribbon is to wrap it and then just tuck it in the back like so, okay? So I need some adhesive. And I put it on my ribbon. Okay. And I'm going to go up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, and then I need a little bit on the backs. This is one more way of saving craft supply. Instead of wrapping it all the way around and tying the bow, we've saved that much ribbon there. So that is a nice little trick. Now, what we're going to do here, I also have some of this beautiful silver sequins. I'm going to take some silver sequins and just make a I don't know what you call that, just folded over on itself. Now I am taking the ribbon and I am going to tie it in a knot around the sequins. All right, and then I kind of have it loose so that I can fiddle with it because I just want a little bit of the sequins sticking out from where the knot is. All right. There we go. So just a little bit. And then I'm going to trim that up and I'm going to put all that right there. So I have my snips. Snip that. And snip that. And then I need some glue dots, of course. That's the best way to attach bows and three-dimensional items. And I just, one more time, I've shown this many times, but I've just taken some twine and I've tied it around my glue dots, this waxy paper. And then what I do is I just peel it back and expose the glue dots. And the glue dots are on the spool. They're not on the loose paper, they're on the spool. All right, and then I just take what I want to stick down, put it on the dot, press it, pull it up. Okay, and then put that there. Okay, so now I've covered up most of my mess up there. Okay, and this mess up here though, I think I'm going to cover it, well, we'll see. All right, let's get our rows on here first. And of course I want my rows to come off the edge like my sketch has. And of course I need dimensionals, so I want my rows up in the air. So one more time, let me see where I'm cutting here. That works. All right, so on this side. Okay. There we go. And where are my snips? Turn my card over so I can see where I need to trim. There we go. And of course we have our leaves. We'll put our leaves on there. Now we have a textured surface here. So tape runner is not going to work. We're going to need something stronger. And so we need liquid glue. I had someone ask me a question yesterday or a couple of days ago. They said that they use liquid glue, but that their paper was warping and getting wrinkly. We have different adhesives for different jobs. And so the liquid glue is for a thick cardstock, like cardstock, or some of our designer series paper is really thick and it can handle liquid glue, but our thin designer series paper is not good for liquid glue. But liquid glue will work here. And I'm just going to put a couple of little drops right there. Come on. I'm getting down to the bottom of my barrel here. Come on. Well, maybe it's clogged. Come on. There it goes. Yep, it was globbed. I mean, it was blocked. Now I've got tons of glue on there. That's okay. Okay. And just stick these little leaves in. There we go. Put one there. And one down here. There we go. All right, so far, that's what we have so far. So we still need our sentiment. And like I said, I don't like that I got paste up here because I really wanted my sentiment on this side. Speaking of the sentiment, what did I do with it? All right. There it is. Yay. See, I wanted my sentiment on this side. But it looks like we're going to have to put it on that side. And my cute little diagonal cut. All right. Just improvise. Remember, there are no mistakes in crafting. Oh, perfect. Okay, it worked out beautiful anyways. I love it. All right, and I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. Our dimensionals will work on textured surfaces also. They are super adhesive, so they're good for textured surfaces. So liquid glue and glue dots, glue dots, and I drew blank. What was I saying? Dimensionals, glue dots, and liquid glue all work on textured surfaces. The snail adhesive tape is good for your thin designer series paper. It's also good for cardstock, smooth cardstock. Liquid glue will work on cardstock. The cardstock's thick enough. Our cardstock is very high quality. It will handle liquid glue. But I would not use liquid glue unless you are just using a super tiny thin layer of liquid glue on our designer series paper. I would not use it there. But anyways, wow. Look what we've created so far. Now, it's just a layer though. I'm doing white on white. You could, of course, pull out the Mango Melody. I could use a Mango Melody card base. I could use a gray card base, Old Olive. You know, there's lots of different options, but I'm going with the classic white on white. And I'm also raising it up with dimensionals. Notice my dimensional paper here has this nice edge. This is perfect, this edge, when you are putting an entire card base on like that. Right now, however, I was looking to see if I had one that was empty. Yeah, here's one. Okay. See how all my dots are gone? I saved these just for this purpose. So now I just take this. Voila. So another way to save money is don't throw anything away. Use every last little bit. Okay. Yay. And where's my card base? And center that. Okay. Card sketch number 12. And I want you to notice how different it is from the one I did in the fall. Okay, see the one I did in the fall? I used a doily, a circle punch, a cute little image with the string. This time I've used the embossing paste mask medallion. It's a circle. The rose was in a circle shape, and I cut those off on the edge. I used ribbon and a little bit of sequins there. So easy. I cannot tell you guys enough. You need card sketches for you all who always struggle and always saying, how do you come up with your card ideas? Well, I just use card sketches. I created these card sketches, like I said, last year. I put them all in an ebook, so it's really easy for me. I just have it on my desk. I flip through it. I find a sketch that I like, and then I start creating. Sometimes I go from card sketch to card. Other times I go from like a suite, you know, a collection of items that all match, and then I find a card sketch that would go well with the suite. All kinds of ways to go. Another time is you may have a stamp set you want to use, so you start with the stamp set, and then you find the suite or the products that will go with the stamp set, and then go with the sketch. Either way you go, you're going to come up with some great ideas. And also, the number one thing, science has proven, if you will create every day, you will start getting more and more creative, and you will just keep coming up with really cool ideas. The more you create, the more creative you get. And that's pretty cool. All right, I am rambling on. So hey, Debbie. So we have the card book here. In the description, there's a link if you would like to purchase this sketchbook. It's only $4.95. It's only $5, and that helps me win my business and keep doing these Facebook Lives and newsletters and all kinds of fun stuff. Speaking of suites, so I want to tell you some stuff about Stampin' Up. Of course, I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and that is Everything is rosy. I want you, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is beautiful. What is that? That's the Mambo, Melon Mambo. Beautiful bright pink, navy, Night of Navy. Silver trim on the Night of Navy ribbon. You can't really see it there. The designer series paper has rose gold inlay. So beautiful. There's rose gold paint. There are tags, stickers, all kinds of stuff. The stamp set itself, look how beautiful that is. And those sayings are perfect. Birthday, thank you, congratulations, love, friend, all kinds of different sentiments you can use. Look at and we have that distinctive look also on the leaves and the flowers there. I'm telling you, this is a great deal. However, only available in May. Only available in May. May 1st, get my shop, get yourself the Everything is Rosy product melody. It all is one kit. It's not sold separately. So it's one price for the entire product melody. Great deal. And it's going to sell out fast. And speaking of things selling out fast, we have so many things retiring. We've got a brand new catalog coming up. Our colors, these 5 beautiful colors are going away. And notice, I even have the lemon lime shirt on. I love lemon lime twist. I can't believe it's leaving. But I have my ink refiller, and so my ink pad is going to last me for years. You definitely, if you have those ink pads, you want to get the refillers. Oh gosh, ramble, ramble, ramble. What else? Everything Rosy. One more thing, I have a newsletter every week I put out, and I mentioned Stampin' Up! News. And so in my next week, so Tuesday, Wednesday newsletter, I will have more information about Everything is Rosy. It does go on sale Wednesday, the 1st of May, and it will only be available in the month of May while supplies last. And they didn't make that many of them. It's an exclusive, limited edition product melody. You're going to want to get your hands on that. Retiring products because we have a new catalog. So I did an unboxing video. I will release that later in May because these products are not available until June 4th. So I don't want to ramble on about that. We still have a month left of the current catalog and all those current products. And so we want to get your hands on that. One more time, the card that I made today, card sketch number 12, and here's the one I made. All right, using that card sketch. Next week, card sketch number 13. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for watching me this morning. You guys go out and create some cards. Oh, I see I've got some more comments. Let me see what else is going on here. Well, thank you, Joyce and Debbie. Thank you very much. Yes. Today's lesson was on how to save money, and the way to do that is to buy neutral colored embellishments, products, and color them yourself with the ink refiller or the alcohol-based markers, and you have an endless supply of colorful embellishments to decorate your cards and scrapbooks with. Love you guys. Catch you next week. Bye-bye.